Farming has always required an independent spirit and a willingness to improvise. That spirit is alive and well today as agricultural entrepreneurs and processors seek to add value to farm products through innovation. These opportunities create jobs, open new markets, and offer additional revenue streams. But these innovations rarely happen easily or on their own, and knowing where to turn for answers can be a challenge. Perched atop the rolling hills of southeast Minnesota near the town of AURI is a unique and innovative family farm operation that includes over 65,000 square feet of greenhouse. Pork and Plants is operated by the Kreidermacher family and has been since the mid-1980s. It was at that time the family grew what had been a hobby into a full-fledged business, growing and marketing plants along with their hogs. Never once to sit idle, the family began another chapter in their innovative history in 2007 by installing 2 large on-farm mills to produce biomass pellets made from crop residue and ag processing waste that would power boilers used to heat their greenhouses. They even formed a spin-off company called Alternative Energy Solutions. Despite a fair amount of trial and error, Alternative Energy Solutions was having difficulty getting their process to work how they wanted, until they were connected to the Agricultural Utilization Research Institute and made use of AURI's technical expertise and assistance.
When we got into this, we started this whole project back in 2007, and at that time there really wasn't anybody doing anything on a commercial basis for biomass pelleting. It was a lot of research, a lot of looking around, trying to talk to people. That's how we got hooked up with AURI. With using them to help us figure out the pellet mills themselves, how to set them up for the material that we're working with.
Today, Alternative Energy Solutions produces more than 500 tons of biomass pellets each year, most of which are used on-farm in their own boilers. But with the capacity to produce approximately 10,000 tons of pellets each year, Alternative Energy Solutions is just beginning to tap into the possibilities. Tony Schmidt and Daryl Metcalf had an idea for using corn stalks to produce a biodegradable mat for use in hog farrowing and nursery facilities. Armed with an idea, the duo searched for the resources to help them turn their idea into an actual product. One phone call to AURI pointed them in the right direction.
100 phone calls. People could make it for us, but that wasn't priced right. So then one of our guys that called me said, you might want to check with AURI down in Waseca. So I made the phone call that day to AURI, and I talked to Al Doring down there. And I told him my idea, or our idea, and he said, Tony said, I can't believe the timing of this call. He said, we're going next week to Matt Incorporated out of Floodwood, Minnesota, who makes mats out of agricultural waste.
AURI provided connections and the technical resources needed to help Schmidt and Metcalf test and develop their Compost-A-Mat. Formed as USA Solutions in 2005, the company sold their 1 millionth cornstalk-based mat early in 2010. Now marketing mats across the country and overseas to places like Australia, the United Kingdom, and South Africa, USA Solutions is an example of how ideas can become reality.
We're in business for one reason, and it's because of all the help that we've had along the way. AURI is absolutely, without them, I don't know where we would be today. And of course, our manufacturer helped us tremendously getting where we're at. We just had an idea, and AURI made that idea possible. That's the bottom line.
As an agricultural research organization, AURI exists to help generate economic activity by helping businesses take advantage of innovative opportunities in food, renewable energy, bio-based products, and co-product utilization. It's another way that AURI is leading agricultural innovation from idea to reality.